Start over?
If you want to say that part again.
I'll just start over from the beginning because I don't really remember where.
Okay, sure.
So I started working at Creative Loafing in 1999 as a freelance writer, and I did that for 8 years and joined the staff in 2008 as a staff music writer, and then in 2012 I became the music editor. This is your field guide to Atlanta, like your field guide as to why you should care about certain things. Anybody with a blog can tell you what's going on, but real journalists tell you why you should care, why it matters. Those two things, I think, are essentially at the heart of what Creative Loafing is supposed to do. The bottom line is the world has changed, and the internet has fundamentally changed the nature of this business. While there's access to everything, there's just the money is not there, and I think the way people consume information has changed. You know, I think there are fewer and fewer writers now because people have things like Facebook and Twitter, which has kind of replaced that desire, that need that a lot of people once had to be writers. Things have changed with the world in general, you know, and I think you see that reflected in journalism.
In a world that has become more and more digital, Creative Loafing announced in an official press release in December 2017 that they would be making a significant amount of layoffs. CEO Ben Eason said that Creative Loafing needed to say goodbye to an era that is likely gone.
As you can see, there's like 0 staff here now. I'm the last remaining staff member from the editorial side of things, which is a huge change. You know, when I started, there were multiple departments with, you know, different editors and different writers on staff that were kind of handling a news beat or the culture parts of the paper. Music had a music editor and a music staff writer and a whole team of freelancers. We're working our way back up towards being able to fulfill this as much as we have in the past. Something needs to change, and changing the business model on a very fundamental level is important to keep this name and this brand and institution moving forward. You know, there's a very it's a punk rock sort of philosophy, but if you're gonna create something new, you have to destroy what came before it. In my head, I'm trying to think of it like that, and just sort of keep putting everything I have into the next phase of what this looks like. This coffee's good. The beginning of 2018, I took a job as a staff music writer.
2018?
Nope, 2008. You want to start over? It's kind of a hard topic to really put into like a bite-size kind of, you know, digestible soundbite, 1 sentence, 2 sentence kind of thing. When you get into journalism, you sort of have to always be mindful of your own biases and your own sort of perceptions of things. And it's not made easier when you see things like, you know, TMZ, for example, late at night has become basically like a dominant voice in pop culture. Putting this really snarky spin on things, like if somebody gets busted for drugs, you know, it's like, oh, so-and-so's doing meth, you know, and it's like that does not, you're just pointing and laughing at somebody. That's not doing anybody any good. You didn't get into journalism to make fun of people. You mean, and in reality, these people that are the celebrities that are the butt of everybody's jokes and kind of the subject of everybody's ire on Facebook are just people like me and you, and they're just trying to cope and they're trying to live their lives and deal with all the shit that's coming at them. The words that you put into the world like affect people, and if you're on Facebook just talking trash, that affects people. You know, if you're on Facebook saying like smart, intelligent things, that affects people, and it affects the way people perceive you as well. And that's like a harsh reality of right now.